Hello, my name is Melon Manello. I'm currently a post-bachelor student at Colorado State University. I'm in the Teacher Licensure program with a concentration of art. Today I will be implementing a visual arts lesson plan that focuses on connections between art and culture. The Colorado State standard we will be addressing today is High School Standard Number 1, Observe and Learn to Comprehend. Students will master the concepts and skills. Visual art has inherent characteristics and expressive features. We will focus on the following applications. Visual arts provide opportunities for making informed choices about material culture by employing visual literacies in society while recognizing urban, suburban, historical, and environmental influences. And rituals in creating cultural art solidify the foundational understanding of the identity and purpose of various cultures within society. Our ABCD learning objectives are that high school students will utilize the characteristics and expressive features of art and design in African art in order to identify and communicate meaning, investigate and articulate value in diverse and disparate works of art, compare and contrast in cultural context, and critically analyze the origins across cultures given the online reference of the Smithsonian National Museum of Art African exhibit. Materials that we need are computers for each student, a smartboard or overhead projector with online access, observation sheets, and writing implements. My anticipatory set will include West African music playing while a slideshow or video of traditional and cultural examples of West African art will be displayed on the projector or smartboard. I will then explain that this lesson is based on evaluating African art from a virtual exhibit in order to prepare us for our next class when we create clay slab West African masks. Then I will pass around examples of African art for students to connect with. Next, I will discuss the lesson learning targets and proceed to give step-by-step instructions before I demonstrate. These instructions will be available throughout the lesson in efforts to allow students to work at their own pace. I will describe how we will be reviewing our elements and principles of art in order to activate prior knowledge so that we can apply these concepts to our evaluations. This is a point where I will have the students share what they know about the elements and principles of art. Then I will demonstrate on the smartboard or overhead projector how we access Smithsonian National Museum of African Art website. Next, I will show them how to access the Visions from Forest virtual exhibit. I will continue to illustrate how I select a work of art from a provided gallery, proceed to open a Word document, and copy and paste my example onto a document and save it. When students have found a work they want to evaluate, they can begin filling in their provided observation check sheet designed to help them form a deeper understanding of the piece. The next step for students is to summarize their information they researched and observed onto their worksheets in a one-paragraph summary in their Word document. At this point in the lesson, students will pair up in order to perform peer evaluations to ensure understanding. I will be walking around to help students where needed. Students then use suggestions and advice from their peers to edit their work. The final step for this project is to upload completed Word documents to the Web 2.0 called 3Ring. Once every student has uploaded their work, the class will do a group critique on examples from the class. I will conclude the lesson with a preview of the next class's lesson on creating clay masks in the style of these examples they've evaluated today. The ticket out the door for students will be a brief description of how the culture of West Africa is similar and or different to the student's individual culture. This will be written on the back of the observation check sheet. I hope that students will realize the value in understanding other cultures through art and have a solid background information for their art making lesson to follow. Thank you for viewing my lesson.
Tangu